Greetings, human beings. If you want to know how to use this mod, it should be quite interesting, and I'm going to show you all the basics and every single thing. What does this mod do exactly? Well, it's very interesting because it's essentially a entire dimension compressed into my hand, literally. It's called the Hyperbox for a reason. Its crafting recipe is relatively easy. You just need ender pearls, crying obsidian. The Hyperbox block acts as a portal to another dimension. Each Hyperbox has its own dimension stored within. Should the block be mined and placed somewhere else, the dimension will remain linked to that block. Activating the block sends the player inside this dimension. So that's what it looks like, spoilers. Within the block's dimensions are aperture on the walls, which can be activated to return to the overworld. So, hey, I mean, you could make the TARDIS, per se, if you wanted to, and it would be inside of this thing. I don't know how that would work exactly, but let me show you some cool things that it does. I've already made 2 worlds right here, and the reason for this is we have them right here. I've named them. This one's called World 1, and this is called World 2. So why do I have 2 of them right here? Well, that's simple. If we travel here, as you see, this one has a wooden oak log inside of it. As you can see here, we are actually in a void, essentially. And the more of these you make, it actually adds more files to your computer, specifically in this mod folder, because each world, I guess, has a containment of different information, and depending on how many, say, dimensions are in the world, in a normal Minecraft world, you just have the nether, the overworld, and then the end. But I got a bunch of other stuff, so try to keep it minimal. Don't make it go too crazy. Okay, so anyways, when you're gonna go back to the world, you click right here, basically, and that's it. And so how to make a third one, you just get a crafting table. And salted the obsidian, so it's crying right now. Okay, so now you get another one of these. So it's not an incredibly expensive recipe, but I'm gonna name it World 3. Go actually enter the world after you've saved it. Each one of these worlds that you create but yeah, so any of these worlds that you have are all individual dimensions, and each one of these looks different. So if you have, say, a bunch of, and you know, you can go into creative mode, modify them, do whatever you want. Everything inside of here is saved. Everything outside of this bedrock basically isn't, which sucks. But it makes sense. If I'm being honest, so if I delete this world 3 right here, and I place it again, and I name it World 3, will it go back to the same world is the thing. Yes, it does. Based on the name you give it, if I named it World 4, for example, and so I say World 4, there's going to be no torches there, because it's going to be a different world, okay? So there's nothing there. But if I go back to World 3, then it should... Yeah, it shows the torches again because this is a part of World 3. And then I think World 2 or 1 had the wooden block. So whatever you name it and how many of them you name, just have them all different names and you should be good. And you can have a bunch of these, I guess, per se, cubes for your world to explore. Check out my other videos. I make a lot of content on my channel. So I guess I'll see you all later. See ya.